If I wasn't serving a mission, I probably would have asked Jenny to marry me then, you know what I mean? Hi guys, welcome back to another Jordifer video. This is part 3 of how we became Jordifer.
And I have just been eating some chocolate.
Yes, she has.
Sorry.
That's okay. I love you. Even though you didn't give me any. So.
Do you want some?
No, I'm fine. Oh. Thank you. Okay. So, this part is about the mission.
Yes.
Now,
we have to explain what it is first.
Yeah, so in our church, boys
Which is
the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Yes, it is.
also known as
the Mormon Church. Also known
I feel
as
like I should have a
LDS.
microphone.
Yeah. In our church,
we'll use your phone.
we thank you. We believe in missionary work, which is basically where we share the gospel with people. We tell people about church, tell people about Jesus Christ, tell people about how it's blessed our lives and how it can bless theirs if they live the principles of the gospel. Now, young men and women, usually around the ages of 18, 19, 20, apply to the church to serve a mission.
Which we did talk about in the previous video.
Yeah, we did talk about that. So I got called to the England, London South mission, which covers the south of England, and
you served for 2 years.
Yeah, boys serve for 2 years, and young women serve for 18 months. So, yeah, so I was called for 2 years.
So it's quite a big commitment because you don't get paid. You actually pay for yourself.
Yeah.
Or church pays for you if you can't afford it.
Yeah.
You leave your family.
Mm-hmm.
So you could go anywhere in the world, whether you go to Africa or America.
No way of knowing at all.
And you're still young. 18, 19 is young if you've never lived.
So I went at 20, but there was some, you know, some elders there. That's what we get called when we're on our mission. So boys are called elder something, elder surname. So I was Elder White, and then girls are called sister something. So sister surname, whatever. So
hello, my name's Sister Surname.
Sister surname.
So yeah, so you got called on a mission.
Insert surname here.
Yes, you got called on a mission, and we had about 4 months of knowing that he would be going.
Yeah.
It was
so
good.
Hard.
It was
so
good.
Hard.
It was good knowing that we had that time and we tried to make the most of it.
Yeah.
We discussed whether or not this is a big thing. So when Jordan goes on his mission, I'm not allowed to see him. I'm not allowed to call him. We can't text or meet up or anything.
Basically live, like, to explain it, kind of like a sheltered monk-like life.
Oh no, it's not that bad.
No, but I'm trying to explain it for people because, yeah, we're not allowed to call, we're not allowed to, you know.
And that's the same for him, for not just me, but his family as well.
Yeah.
He's allowed to call home twice a year, so once on Christmas and once on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
We're allowed to write letters as often as we want and email once a week.
Mm-hmm.
So knowing this, knowing what we're going into, knowing that we won't see each other for 2 whole years, at this point we'd only been together for 6 months.
Yeah.
As in, when he left on his mission, we'd been together for 6 months. Previous to that, obviously, less.
Yeah.
So we talked about what we would do. We were going to break up. We were going to stay together casually, and maybe I'd see other people, and he'd focus on his mission. Were we going to completely be committed to each other and stick it out and say, right, yeah, this is 2 years, but we love each other and we want to be together. What we were going to do.
Yeah.
And it was tough.
Yeah.
Different people advise us different things.
Yeah, it was, and everyone has a different experience, you know, and like, obviously we were quite young. I was 20, Jenny you were 22 at the time, and you know, to make this decision to commit yourself for me to commit myself to this mission, 2 years of my life where I could be working, I could go to uni, I could do an apprenticeship, could do all these things. To sacrifice that time to give to God, basically, to give to Jesus Christ, to give to the church, and then also for us to sacrifice that time together, you know.
But it is a choice and it's not compulsory.
No.
We don't want it to sound like it was a negative thing because
no,
although
it's
it was
not.
really hard,
Oh yeah.
That was what Jordan wanted to do. I wanted him to do. We knew that there would be.
I faced a lot of setbacks. You know, it took me a long time to get my application sorted and to get things sorted out with the doctors, and
you have to be medically.
I felt like I jumped through hoops, you know. But to be honest, if I hadn't gone through all that, I wouldn't have met Jenny, because I probably would have went a lot sooner. Because I was aiming to go like summer of 2013, and we met in the September, and so because I didn't go earlier, we were able to meet, and I truly do believe that things happened the way they did so we could meet. There's no doubt in my mind that that's the way it went. So, but yeah, so we have to make this decision. I was crazy about Jenny. I was in love with her, no doubt. And then, you know, and I told her this, and I said, you know, I can't have it.
Not knowing.
I can't have it half in, half out. We either go all the way or we just cut it off now, you know, because
neither of us wanted to break up. It was just such a massive unknown.
Yeah.
But anyway,
it is a scary thing, because you go from seeing each other every week, pretty much, or every other week, to not seeing each other for 2 years. You know what I mean? Like,
it's so hard
just think about that for a minute. Like, if you're in a relationship now, not seeing your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your partner, whatever, for 2 years, you know what I mean? It's unfathomable, really. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And it was for us, so we didn't really know what we were committing to.
No.
But long story short, eventually we decided that I would wait, which means I wasn't going to see anybody else or date anybody else. I was going to wait for Jordan. So then that meant that we became kind of a long distance relationship. Yeah. With very strange parameters. But that's what we signed up for, and that's what we committed ourselves to. Yeah. So in the May of 2014, Jordan left to serve his mission, and I stayed home and did whatever else, college, uni, blah blah blah. And Jordan worked really hard on his mission. So during that time, although our relationship wasn't in person, we still had a relationship, which meant that we both had to commit to it and decide that this is what we were going to do, in that we would write every week, we would email every week. So Mondays were his preparation days, so time to do things to prepare for the week, and also to write home. So we'd write home to his family and also to me. Jordan was exceptionally religious in writing letters and would write all the time. So I'd get a weekly letter with quite a lot of detailing what was going on.
My writing became
illegible.
Like undecipherable.
You think the last video was bad?
Yeah,
the memory jar.
The memory jar, yeah. But it was, I don't know, like a lot of people. Obviously, in the olden days, you know.
The olden days.
The olden
days.
What
are we talking about now?
No, but the olden days, not the olden days of us. Talking about the olden days where people had to write to each other, you know, in relationships and stuff. They didn't have phones, they didn't have FaceTime, they didn't have Skype and all this stuff, you know. So they had to write letters, and there was something really special about that being a part of our relationship and being something that kept us together, basically. Kept us in the know, kept us connected, talking to each other, you know. And that's how I tried to write my letters, was just talk to Jenny, you know, and just kind of have a conversation with her, even though it was a one-sided conversation because I couldn't hear what she was saying. But I would write something, and I would write something, and then I would think about how she would react to that, you know, if it was a funny story or if it was a sad story or if it was something, you know. And although we weren't together, we tried to help each other as best we could. Yeah. So
to try and support Jordan, I would send him packages,
Yeah.
silly things, fun things, sometimes serious things or things he needed. Later on in Jordan's mission, we also started to do videos.
Yeah.
Because writing takes such a long time. He was busy and I was busy.
Yeah.
And just, it takes forever. So we ended up recording a video, putting it on a USB.
On a USB or an SD card that would be in the camera.
And then sending it to the other person.
And then we'd send it to the other person.
Which was risky because, we came to hate the Royal Mail.
It was a very love-hate relationship.
It was. 99% of the time, it was fine.
Yeah.
But I think maybe once or twice, those USB sticks got lost.
Yeah.
And you just...
yeah.
Because that's our only way of communication. We were so relying on them. So... that became a massive part of our relationship, that we would make videos, talk to each other through those, ask questions, and then be able to respond so much quicker and in so much more detail. You can see each other, hear the tone of your voice, see body language, blah, blah, blah.
And when you don't, like, when you're in a relationship where you see each other every day, those things kind of...
they're not important, they're not the focus.
They're not important, but when you're in the situation that me and Jenny were, it just means so much, and it meant so much to the both of us to just see each other, hear each other's voices and stuff, and those videos really helped us to stay strong, didn't they? Yeah. So. And
although Jordan was on his mission to serve the Lord and serve the people he was working with, and he was committed to that, we also tried to maintain our relationship, which is hard, and there were ups and downs, don't get us wrong. There were hard times, there were times when we would disagree or not necessarily be on the same page or communicate as well, just as in regular relationships.
Yeah, like one of them things where, when you send a text to someone...
they misread it,
and they misread the tone and the context and
not often.
Not often, no. But sometimes, and then sometimes you feel like, I've upset her, but... There's nothing to do because you can't see each other. So
and it's like, let me explain. Or, I'll talk to you in emails and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So it was hard, but it made us stronger, and it brought a different aspect to our relationship that I think we appreciate now. Yeah, we do. Because we weren't able to physically be together, we had to emotionally and mentally, and in writing, be together. Yeah. So videos were a lifesaver. A godsend, one could say. Yeah. And we came to really appreciate them. And we still have all those videos now. And all those letters. I have a massive stack of letters. Yeah, yeah. Which we'll be able to share with Noah one day and any other kids that we might have, which is really special. So that's one of the reasons why we want to do YouTube, to record those kinds of things and not miss anything.
Record them while we're together, because
two people on the screen.
So, 2 people on the screen at the same time. It's
novel.
When I was on my mission, it was a distant fantasy. You know what I mean? It felt like so long away that we'd be together again. It was just, it was so hard, but.
And although this is what we're focusing on in this video, of course, the main focus when Jordan was away was in mission.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And we will talk about that in another video. So if you have questions, please do comment so that we can answer.
I wanted to do a video talking about my mission and where I went, what areas I served in and experiences that I had. And so if you've got any questions, if you're interested in that, I'll do a video about that. And
we'd love to do even Q&A, I think.
Yeah, possibly. Even if you're not interested, I'll still probably do it because
he wants to talk about it.
Because I love talking about it, because it changed my life, you know what I mean? It was a life-changing experience, one that not many people on a global scale get to have, and so it's very special, and Jenny made it even more special by being there with me the whole time, even though she wasn't with me, you know what I mean? And that's made our relationship stronger. That's what made our future and current marriage stronger. And so in the next video, thanks for watching this one, by the way, but in the next video we're gonna talk about when I came home, which eventually did happen. A long time it felt like it wasn't gonna happen. Talk about when I came home. We're gonna talk about our plans for marriage.
Which started while you were on your mission.
They did start while we were on our mission. We
Our
talked
mission. I
about.
love how you call it our mission, like we were there together.
Well, you know what I mean. You had a mission to wait for me and put up with me and
yes.
whatever. But yeah, so we started talking about marriage while I was still out there for quite a few months prior to it, because it was what we both wanted, you know, and it was the next. We knew it was the next step in our relationship.
I think it was what we wanted before you left.
Yeah.
But obviously we didn't want to say, like, let's get married in 2 years.
If I wasn't serving a mission, I probably would have asked Jenny to marry me then, you know what I mean? Quite soon after we started dating, because I was just totally in love with you, like, you know, and I wanted to be with her, and there was nothing I wanted more, and there was nothing that would change my mind about that. So yeah. So anyway,
marriage is next.
Marriage is next. Me coming home. We're getting married. It's gonna be photos. We'll tell you the story of the wedding, and
I love our pictures.
And yeah, our first few months and
years.
Yeah, we've been married for about a year and a half now. So we'll talk a little bit about up to now, which will include a beautiful baby boy named Noah, who you may have met, and is asleep right now, and hopefully is asleep all night, but we'll see.
Yeah. So stay tuned.
Yeah. So thanks for watching this series. Please like, comment if you've got a question, you know, just any feedback.
We really do reply to all our comments.
Yeah.
So if you want to interact with us, comment below.
Yeah. Any
and like us on
feedback is
Facebook too. I'll leave a link to our Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah.
So stay in touch, and we will see you next time.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia's.